Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling deeply understood, like the other person truly cared about what you had to say? Now, contrast that with a time when someone kept asking question after question, but something felt off. The words were polite, your tone was smooth, but you could sense it. They weren't really interested in you, they were extracting information. Now, that's the difference between genuine curiosity and manipulative interrogation. And understanding this difference could completely change the way you communicate, the way you protect yourself, and the way you build trust in your relationships. Let's dive in. You see, curiosity is one of the most beautiful traits a person can have. It's the secret behind great friendships, thriving relationships, successful businesses, and even scientific discoveries. When someone is genuinely curious, they ask questions because they care. They want to understand your thoughts, your emotions, and your experiences. But on the flip side, there is another kind of questioning that doesn't come from curiosity. It comes from control, from manipulation, from an agenda. It is what I call manipulative interrogation. Now, before we go any further, let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a conversation where you felt like you were under a microscope? Like every answer you gave was being mentally recorded, analyzed, and used against you? If so, you've experienced it firsthand. Now, let's discuss the tell signs of genuine curiosity. A person who is genuinely curious will listen with openness. They don't assume they already know what you're going to say. They ask because they truly want to hear your thoughts. They make you feel comfortable. You don't feel pressured or defensive when talking to them. They ask follow up questions that feel natural. Their interest flows like a conversation, not like an interrogation checklist. They respect your boundaries. If you don't want to answer something, they don't push. They share about themselves too. They aren't just pulling information from you, they also reveal things about themselves, creating a two-way street of trust. Now, let's talk about the dark side, interrogation disguised as curiosity. You see, manipulative people ask questions not to understand you, but to control you, to gain leverage, to get inside your mind, and use what they find against you. Here is how you can spot it. Number one, rapid fire questions. They don't really listen to your answers, they just keep coming at you with more. Number two, subtle accusations. Their questions feel like they're leading you into a trap. For example, why did you do something like that? Translation, you did something wrong. Number three, twisting your words. Have you ever explained something only to have them rephrase it in a way that makes you sound bad? That's a classic manipulation tactic. Number four, the fake concern. They act like they care, but their energy feels off. Their question makes you feel exposed, not safe. Another tactic they use is pushing past your boundaries. If you hesitate to answer, they insist, come on, just tell me. Now let's discuss the hidden danger of manipulative interrogation. You see, at first glance, this might seem like a small thing, just a difference in communication style. But in reality, this difference can make or break your ability to form real healthy relationships. When someone uses manipulative interrogation, they are building a psychological profile on you. They're studying what makes you tick, where your insecurity lie, and how they can steer the conversation in their favor. Now, this is how people get emotionally manipulated in relationships. This is how toxic bosses exploit employees. And this is how narcissists operate. And the scariest part, most people don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. So, what do you do if you find yourself in a conversation with someone who is interrogating you under the guise of curiosity? Number one, pause before answering. If something feels off, don't rush to respond. Take a deep breath. Answer with a question. Flip the script. Why do you ask is a powerful tool to expose someone's true intent. Set boundaries. If a question makes you uncomfortable, you do not have to answer. Period. Test their reaction. If you try to shift the conversation and they push harder, that's a red flag. Trust your gut. If something about the conversation feels manipulative, it probably is. At the end of the day, your ability to distinguish between genuine curiosity and manipulative interrogation isn't just a communication skill, it's a life skill. The world is full of both types of people, those who seek to understand and those who seek to control. And the better you become at spotting the difference, the stronger and safer you become. So here's my challenge to you: pay attention. In your next few conversations, notice how people ask questions, notice their words, notice how their words make you feel, and most importantly, notice your own curiosity. Are you asking to understand or are you asking to control? Because when we master the art of authentic, respectful curiosity, we don't just protect ourselves, we build real, deep, meaningful connections. And that changes everything. Thank you for watching or listening, and I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye.